Can you catch a bus from Sheffield to BENIDORM? Well, you can actually. That's why I'm stood here. I should rephrase that. Can I catch a bus from Sheffield to BENIDORM? The last bus journey I went on was a couple of weeks ago. We only went 3 miles and I didn't really get along with that. This is about 1,400 miles and it's going to take 44 hours. We're going to leave here, Sheffield Meadowhall, interchange. We're going to go down to London, Victoria, then we're going across to Paris, then down to Lyon and eventually on to BENIDORM. If I'm honest with you, I might bail because I really am going to struggle. I get grumpy when I've not had any sleep, so we'll see how we get on. Why am I doing it? Oh, train's here. Why am I doing it? Couple of reasons. One, I like watching these types of videos. Big shout out to Steve Marsh, Planes, Trains and everything. I love them 2 channels. I thought I'd have a go myself. I love BENIDORM, as you know. And the main reason is because my mum's never been to BENIDORM and she would love to go, and she will not fly for love nor money. So she said, I'll go on the bus. And then my reaction to that was, you can't go on bus. It's ridiculous. It's far too long a journey. She seems keen on the idea though, so that's what I'm doing. It's a bit of a recce. And when I get to BENIDORM, if I get to BENIDORM, I'll have a couple of days there and have a bit of a meet up with some people, hopefully. I don't know, I've got a couple of friends that live out there, so hopefully meet up with them and have a good time before flying back. Anyway, if you like this type of video, please make sure you subscribe. And if you've got any sort of suggestions for me on a similar type of thing, put it in the comments, give me your ideas. All right, let's go and see if this bus is here yet.
Bear right, then sharp left.
Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you when you do leave us, because frankly, if you leave it on, it gone forever. And make the track with Flixbus.
Cheers, mate. Right, we've made it. It's about 10 o'clock. I'm very, very tired, but I'm only about 4 hours in. Anyway, I've seen a pub here, a Green King pub, so I think I'll go in here, have a drink. I've got 2 hours until the next bus, which takes me on the ferry and straight through to Paris. That journey down here, it weren't too bad, 4 and a bit hours. It was a bit rowdy, it was completely full. Loads of people on there that don't understand the concept of earphones and people on speakerphone all the way down. So I hope it's not going to be like that when it gets later on, you know, when I'm trying to get some sleep. Don't know whether I will get any sleep. The seat I was in the disabled seat. I'd actually booked a seat and it turned out it was, even though I'm not disabled, but that was the seat I'd booked. I don't know, it was an accident, but there was nowhere to sort of rest my head. The next seat I've got, hopefully, I can like rest my head on the window, so we'll see how we get on. So I'm just going to sit here and I've got a couple of hours to kill. I don't know what I want to do. I want to really properly try and sleep on the way down to Dover. Right, we've just been through passport security and we're just waiting to get on the ferry. It's about 2 AM, quite tired. I've just been to stretch my legs in there and I want to get back on the bus right now.
Inside your duty-free restaurant and the toilet. Okay, you can come back after 1 hour and 30 minutes. It's level 5 here. Take 5. Okay. Here's your blue ticket. Okay. Here's your blue ticket. You're a free meal today. Normally it's a breakfast. Okay. English breakfast.
Deck 5 green. I'm not remotely hungry, but you get this included, so I'm not going to say no one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived in Cagliari. Would all vehicle drivers and their passengers please switch on the car light. You are reminded that for safety reasons, you are not allowed to smoke on vehicle decks, and that your engine should only be started when told to do so by a crew member.
I'm absolutely shattered. I've got about 3 hours to kill around this area. I don't want to go too far. I'm at the station called, is it Bercy Sane? There's a park here. It's not the nicest area, but to be honest with you, I'm going to, oh, there's some nice bird song here. I'm going to try and find a cafe or something, but I need to stretch my legs. It's about, do you know what, I'm not sure what time it is. It's all a bit of a haze. I've only done about a third of my journey. Ferry were alright, you know, but I've not had much sleep at all. I bet in total, since setting off at 6:15 yesterday, I bet I've had about 2 hours max. That so-called full English breakfast, I mean, I'm not going to moan because it was free, but it was shocking. I hardly ate any of it. It was cold, which was weird because it's like they just cooked it. I was one at first there and it was really cold, and it was all like a bit rubbery and weird. I've only done a right little bit of filming actually on the bus because it's always been packed, absolutely full. Listen to those birds, and there's somebody right sat next to you and you're a bit cramped in. I can't really film myself or anything, so hopefully on the next journey, which is it's about 6 hour leg next, I'll be able to have a bit of space. I've walked around a bit, there's not much going on. I'm in a built-up area now, there's a few shops and everything. There's a British pub down there, but I'm not going in there. I've seen this place. natural, fresh and ready, it says. And it does croissants and everything, so I think I need something like that. So I'm going to go in here and get a nice breakfast and just chill for a bit. Right, so we've gone for the healthy option. We've got some, I don't know what that is, green spinach. It's got apple in, I know that, and some lentils, I think. No idea what that is. Strawberry drink. Looks good though, doesn't it? We've got an espresso, and we've also got a pan au chocolate. It's got to be done, hasn't it? Anyway, I'm going to tuck into these now, and I will give you my verdict when I have finished. Well, that was really nice and quite healthy. It cost me €13 something, so about 11 quid something, so it was nice. I've sat there for a while and I'm going to go for another little walk to stretch my legs and then head back towards the station. The next leg of this trip, which will take me to Lyon, is around about 6.5 hours. So, you know, I hope I've got an empty seat at the side of me, but the chances of that are pretty minimal. The bus leaves at 2:30 and it gets into Lyon about 8:45, and then I've got another break in Lyon before setting off in the early hours down to BENIDORM. Oh, it's a goal. I think we're that top one, L709, 2:30, Grenoble. That's the one. People are queuing already. This is quite a good seat, best seats I've had so far yet, so I'm quite happy about that. I'll hopefully have I will have a good view.
Ils font ça pour faire pourcentage, tu vois.
I think I'm approximately halfway. I've got something like another 700 miles to do, and that's going to be through the night. I'm absolutely shattered. Oh well, still smiling. I think the green signs are the ways out, aren't they? I want to follow them anyway. Follow the green sign, place car notes. Yeah. Really done. Shall we go down there? I bet that's the way. I've got 2 hours to kill before I go for the next coach. And I don't want to wander too far because I want to be able to find my way back. So, that journey, wow. I bet I slept for about 10 minutes again, and it was just before we got to Lyon. That's always the case. I was struggling because you're overthinking it, and that's my problem. You know, anxiety, worrying about getting to sleep, and then I just fall asleep just as we're coming to Lyon. We got pulled over by the police twice. One, they came on and checked everybody's ID, so I had to give them my passport. Then we got stopped about half an hour later where they breathalyzed and checked the driver. So that was good, isn't it? And then about halfway we stopped and we had a little break in like a service station. So we had a sandwich. Oh, look at this here. That's pretty grand, isn't it? They're all outside places. It's no good for me being Nesh. What's this? Selva. I think there's seats in there. It looks a bit like a young crowd though. Let's go and let's have a look. Pint of Guinness, that was €8. It's quite a cool place. It's all happening here in Lyon. I'm gonna have a mooch around for a bit. See what's going on. I don't know whether to get food or not. I don't know what to do. What's down there? I want to have a wander down here. We'll see what's going on. It's quite cool. I think I'm going to get a McDonald's, just some burger or something, because I might be going a long time without any food. I know it's through night, so it's not as bad. Anyway, the next leg of this epic trip is over 13 hours on one bus. Now, surely that's not right. They must, because the driver's got to have a rest, hasn't he? Or she. So there's got to be some sort of stop off at some point. And I have to sleep. There's got to be some sleeping. Because I've virtually had no sleep in God knows how many days. So I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to see it through. I'm going to use some of my philosophical meditations. I'm going to sort of retreat inside my head and watch my life as a movie and realise I'm going to get run over. That might have to keep me going till 3 o'clock tomorrow, so we'll see. There's got to be a stop on the way with this journey because I can't go that long with no food. Well, with just this. I must say the Flix service has been excellent, and I really like the app as well, because I've just looked on the app and it says where you get the bus, and it says this Gallery D on the first floor. I'm on the first floor and there it is, Gallery D. And I just need to find which sort of station it is. So it's going to be one of these. Well, good morning from somewhere just south of Barcelona. Tired is not the word. I did sleep a little bit, but only sporadically. We've got about 440 kilometres to go to get to BENIDORM. We've just stopped at this service station, this service area for a break. Got myself an Americano, because I'll probably not sleep anymore now the sun's coming up. And it's quite a bit warmer. When we got on this bus, they checked his passport, so we didn't go through any passport control or anything in middle at night, which was a bonus, because I was a bit worried that we were going to get woken up with police coming up bus.
Estación de Benidorm. Benidorm Station.
Gracias. And there we go. We have made it. 44 hours, over 1,400 miles. And you know what? It weren't as bad as I thought. I'm tired. I'm sort of beyond tired, if you know what I mean. Ooh, it's not right warm, a bit breezy. So what I'm going to do now is walk towards, I've got a reservation, walk towards my hotel. I'm a little bit early, so I'll stop off at some sort of bar and have a nice cold beer. It's probably going to take me about half an hour at least to walk there, so it'd be good to stretch my legs. Right, I've had a quick change, got the hat on, got the jumper off. I bet I'm absolutely stinking. First thing I need to do when I get to that room is get a shower. It's been over 2 days I've been in this outfit. Anyway, so what do I think of Flixbus? Do you know what? They were good. I enjoyed it. Well, I don't know if enjoying it's the best way to describe it, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I won't come to Benidorm again, there's no point, because you can fly here cheaper. I paid 140 quid to come on bus and I could have flown for about 80. But I just wanted to do it as a bit of an experiment and an interesting video. And as I said at the beginning, because my mum's thought about it, there's no way I think, I won't want my mum coming on the bus. I think it's just too far. So we'll have to try and find alternative methods for my mum. But anyway, I'm definitely going to do it again. So if you've got any ideas of places you'd like me to go, not necessarily on a Flixbus, on another bus or a train or something, probably Northern Europe. I always do Spain, and we're coming back to Spain in 2 weeks with me and Helen. So yeah, any suggestions, put them in the comments. I'm so thirsty, I'm so ready for this beer. The first Benidorm beer is always the best one, and I hope it's a good one. There's a few places down here I want to try, so I'll see you when I get there. I'll just sit at one of these places here, it's just round the corner from my hotel. I'll have to be quick because there's music on, I don't want to get copyright strikes. First pint, cheers, I don't know what it is, it's just be local, cheap, whatever. Right, let's check this hotel out, we're just round the corner I think. This is it. How would you pronounce that? Silima. We're in room number 408. Right, let's see what we've got. First thing first, open the curtains, let's see what the view's like, if any. Oh, hey, that's alright. I just expected a brick wall or something. See if you can see the sea. No, we can't see the sea. But, you know, we've got a balcony. So I can sit here and have my croissant on a morning. Right, let's go inside. I thought I'd booked a single room. I thought I was just getting one single bed, but can't complain. Let's have a look at the bathroom. There's the light switch. That's alright, that. Can't complain at all. £51.50. Hello there. Oh, I need to check for Murder Hatch. And any soaps and things. I fetched my own shower gel and stuff, but there's a selection there anyway. It's pretty much standard, basic Benidorm, cheap sort of hotels. I could have paid, there's a lovely hotel around the corner where I've stayed before. It's quite upmarket and there was a brilliant deal on, but it was double the price of this. And at the end of the day, I'm here on my own. I'm hardly going to be having any romantic evenings by myself. Well, you never know. But I'm not going to be in here. I'm just going to get a shower now and then I'm heading back out again. It's just basically a bed to sleep in. So I'm happy with this. Should I recommend it? Well, so far, definitely, to say it's got breakfast included as well. I mean, it might be noisy, it might be really noisy, but I doubt it because there's a police station right next door, and it's just a hop, skip and a jump from the old town, from all the action and everything. I mean, it's a good 2 mile from the rough end, for want of a better name, but I don't really bother with that anyway. So yeah, that's good. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a little bit different. I've not done anything like this before, but I watched stuff like this and I wanted to have a go. It's been certainly an adventure. And like I said, if you'd like me to do another one, put your comments in below, and please subscribe to my channel, like the video and the notification, but just press all buttons, press them all, put comments in, whatever, and make sure you check out my other videos. My next video I'm going to do tomorrow, some sort of BENIDORM video. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I've done them to death. BENIDORM's been absolutely done to death, but I'll just do one video from here. So yeah, thanks for watching, really appreciate that, and I'll see you next one. Alright, see you there.